Hey guys, Nina here, welcoming you to another reading from the Ladies of Horror Picture Prompt Monthly Challenge, hosted by Elaine Pascale on her channel, The Godmother of Horror. If you'd like to read along or read previously published pieces, please visit spreadingthewritersword.com or ladiesofhorror.com. In the meanwhile, enjoy the reading.
Cat's Cradle by Grehy. I was patrolling the fairground when I saw her. The most beautiful child, elfin, maybe 10 years old, standing over a basket of spilled and tangled yarn. She's cute in her purple DMs and round lens sunglasses, but tears are running down her cheeks. "What's up, lovely?" I ask. "Boys grabbed my basket and messed it up. If you hadn't come, I'd have lost everything," she sobbed. "But are you okay?" I ask. "I'm fine," she replies. I nod, relieved. Travelers, hell, anyone different, are seen as fair game for a beating by local ruffians. "But how can I practice now?" She waves at the tangle of wool. I sit on the ground and reach for her hand. Her skin is so soft, almost downy, and she folds onto the grass with immense grace. "Here, I can help you sort this." I picked up a ball of wool and unpicked the tangled threads. "What's your name and what are you practicing for?" "I'm Amber," she replies and points at the sign propped against a showman's tent, one of many offering arcane arts to lure the unwary. "Come weave a cat's cradle, fortune of forfeit." Sounds ominous, I say. Amber is weaving a cat's cradle, deftly moving from one pattern to the next. "It's not ominous if you know the secret," she says. "What secret's that?" I ask with a smile. "This," she says, tugging at a thread. The cradle instantly dissolves into a simple loop of yarn. "Wow," I say. My grandmother had tried to teach me the game. She'd hinted at a single escape move, but I'd never got the gist of it with my short, clumsy fingers. "It's easy when you know how," she shrugs, then leaps up. "I'm ready to play properly," she says, turning toward the tent. There's something so vulnerable about her. I'm afraid to let her go into the tent alone. Likely it's a fairground charlatan who will only steal her pocket money, but I'm thinking there should be an adult present. "Let me come with you to be sure they're not cheating." She holds my hand as we enter the tent. The interior is dark apart from one spotlight in the center where two straight-backed chairs face each other. One is occupied by a tall, willowy woman dressed in a cacophony of shawls. Her hair is long, raven black, but as she turns her head, I notice glinting bands of ginger. Her eyes are a bright, captivating green. "Sit," she says. I'm about to protest that it's Amber who's here to play, but the woman's voice is a command. "I am Madame Lachat. Weave a cradle with me." She leans forward, a long loop of yarn hanging loose between her hands. She's close enough for me to notice her vertical, slitted pupils. Contact lenses, I think, but her gaze is disconcerting, hypnotic. I look down. She's already formed the opening weave between her fingers. I'm desperately trying to remember the next move as I take the cradle from her. Amber's standing next to me, miming a tugging motion, reminding me that I can get free at any time. But it's hopeless. Madame is a master, and I am fumble-fingered as ever, the yarn pulling tight and trapping my fingers. I sit back, defeated, only then noticing how the yarn has somehow wound its way round my body and is tethering me to the chair. I struggle, but that pulls the yarn tighter and the chair doesn't budge. I summon some bravado. "Okay, you win. What's the forfeit?" "I'll do whatever, but let the girl go," I say, though my mouth is dry. I turn my head around, and in the gloom at the edge of the tent, I see several large carpet bags. My traitorous mind flashes the cobweb cocoon moths dangling helpless from the windows of my gloomy lodgings. "Oh, how sweet. Don't worry, my daughter's perfectly safe." Madame pulls Amber to her side and sweeps the sunglasses from the girl's face. identical green eyes smile at me. I slump in my cradle of yarn, relief that Amber's safe, overwhelming my shame at being the biggest patsy of them all. Mama, he's so kind. Can I keep him? I'll look after him, I promise, Amber wheedles. Madame nods. But just this one. We can't keep every stray you find. She looks at her daughter sternly, but Amber just giggles. Amber tugs a string that binds me, and in one move I'm free. Thanks, I say and turn to leave. Please stay, she says, looking up at me with her wide, winsome eyes. Amber leads me out the back of the tent to a Winnebago. She's babbling about how she's going to take care of me. It'll be fun, but I mustn't try to run away or she'll be sad. She shows me the little bed I'll sleep in, where the toilet is, where she'll be serving my food. I'm mesmerized by her happiness. She sits me down and says she'll start by teaching me how to play cat's cradle properly. I think of how beautiful and fascinating my new mistress is. I want to be the best pet ever. To disappoint her would be a sin. But I look out of the window, feeling a faint tug from my old life. Jobs to do, bills to pay. I feel a touch on my shoulder and turn. Madame Lachat is standing behind me, and she lowers her lips to my ears, caressingly, but I shiver as she whispers, "You'd better be good. Cats love to play with their friends and their food, remember?"